Here we are on slide 10 with number 1. We've got this shape, kind of looks like a house. We have a pointed top and then a rectangle base. We want to find the area of this, but first we have to decompose it into two different shapes. So these dotted lines should help you. If I were to fill this one in, I then see that I have a red rectangle down at the bottom, and I have a blue triangle up at the top. We're going to make that all one triangle. So our job now is to find the area of the triangle and the area of the rectangle and add them together, and we'll get the entire shape's area. So let's start with the triangle. The area of the triangle, we know that that formula is 1/2 times the base times the height. If you haven't noticed yet, we're using the same formulas over and over again, just two different ones. Area of the triangle and area of a rectangle. The base for this triangle is the red line, so that's our 24 feet. So we need 1/2 times 24, then times our height, and our height is this dotted line, the 7 feet. So here we go. We need 1/2 of 24. If I have 24 and I cut it in half, I have 12. And then I need 12 times 7. 12 times 7 is 84, and our units are feet squared. So that's the area of my red rectangle. Next up, I need the area of my red, that's my blue triangle. My bad. Next up, we need the area of our red rectangle. Our rectangle area is base times height. I know that my base is 24. The top and the bottom are the same. So I need 24 times the height. The height here is 10. 24 times 10 gives us 240 feet squared. This one is our red rectangle area. And our last step is to put them together, because I want the area of the entire black shape around the outside. That's adding my blue and my red areas. So the area of the whole thing has to be my 84 plus my 240. And I'm going to leave that for you to do. Underline it in green, and remember we need feet squared. So you're adding your 84 plus 240. Now number 2 is similar. We've got this L-shaped. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know how to find an area of something that looks like this. So we have to break it down a little bit. When we break it down, we're going to do our dotted line here, or fill it in. So I have a blue rectangle, and I have a red rectangle. Now we've got to fill in some missing pieces. I know that this is 18 feet as well, or meters. But this entire thing was 50. I've got to take away that 18. 50 minus 18. Let's borrow. When I erase this, I know this part is 18 and this part is 32. So that'll help us out. Now again, I've got a blue rectangle and I've got a red rectangle. Let's find their areas. So the red one, I need 5 times 32. When I do this, I know 5 times 2 is 10, carry my 1, 5 times 3 is 15. I get 160 meters squared. And that was the red one. For my blue one, I need 18 times 25. When I do this, I get 450 meters squared. That was my blue. And my last step is to put them together. So I'm going to add 100